Hi, Thor. Started just a little bit earlier because I didn't want anything to happen. You know how when you try to set up for a live. Hi, Latanya. Glad you made it. Just came on a little bit earlier. Thank you. It's a T-shirt. The T-shirt, I'm gonna post it next week. I'm doing this brand ambassadorship with a company, and so I have a bunch of T-shirts that I have to post that I'm wearing. So you get to see them next week. Hi, Mikey. Hi, Elino. We're gonna be talking about music tonight, Elino. You're gonna love my guest. Wait till you hear her music. Hi, Ocean. So I hope everybody's doing good on this Saturday. Elena, what time is it over there in Nigeria? It has to be like early morning over there right now. So, yeah, I hope everybody's having a great Saturday thus far. Um, it's been pretty cool here in terms of weather because next week it's going to be getting hot again. Ooh, 1 a.m. Thank you for staying up and coming to join my live. I really appreciate it, Elena. So I'm gonna have to get you on one of my lives one day so we can talk about your music because people need to hear your music as well. So the interview is supposed to start around 8. So Mona Lee should be here soon. Yes, it is beautiful, isn't it, Thor? Oh my gosh! When I first heard it, I was like, yes, I need to talk to her. I need to talk to her. So yeah, is I hope hopefully she will get a lot of success and a lot of feedback from that song. And wait till you find out how old she was when she first wrote the song. You're going to be amazed. She's a very talented young lady. Um, hey, Jade, how are you? Okay, I see Mona Lee. We're going to bring her on. Let's see, can I get you? Mona, come back in so I can get you in. Can you go out and then come back in and then I will be able to bring you in. Okay, there we go. She's coming in. I'm excited too, Jade. There she is. Hey, Mona Lee.
Hi, how are you?
How
Can
you
you
doing?
can you see? Hold on. Can you see me really well? Let me
I
put
can see you like,
like hold on. Let,
okay,
let me make sure
okay.
you can see me. Can you see me? See me? Hold
I
on.
can see you.
Let me do my little treat. I couldn't
Okay.
really tell.
Uh,
There we go. There.
Okay, so Jade, Angela Davis 2020 said, she said you're beautiful, and Thor Raven said she downloaded your song,
Thank you. Thank you for the.
and you're welcome. And there's a Elino official. He's from Nigeria. He's an artist from Nigeria. He's also in here, and it's 1 a.m. over there. So
Okay. Hi, you
he,
guys. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the support. I
you're welcome. So I'm going to give people a little bit of a background on you.
okay.
Okay. Mona Lee is considered identifies herself as a lyrical poet, and everyone who's heard don't know why understands why she's a lyrical poet. The name comes honestly. Her creativity is limitless.
Thank
She uses music as an outlet. She's from Baltimore. All right, be more stand up, but currently residing in South Carolina. And she's been singing since she was 8 months old. Well,
Hum
I mean,
Barney song.
Barney's song, since she was humming Barney's song when she was 8 months old, and she wrote "Don't Know Why" at the tender age of 12. Can you guys believe that? 12 years
I,
old.
why?
So, I'm so happy to have you. I don't know. Now I can only see the top of myself, but can you see all of me or just the top of myself?
I can see. I'm gonna tell. I can see like right here.
Okay, let's readjust. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. So, tell us a little bit about yourself because I know the connection that we have, and we'll talk about that later, but tell everybody about yourself.
Well, good evening, loves. My name is Mona Lee. I am 28. Well, I will be 28 Tuesday. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I have a birthday coming up and I'm so excited. But
Yay.
I live in Columbia, South Carolina. I have two boys, and music has been a passion since literally I can remember. My mom jokes all the time and says, "I knew you were going to be a singer because you were humming the Barney song at 8 months. I just knew you were going to sing." So you can, I call her Josephine Jackson because she was like my Joe Jackson. So I pretty much, the background of me is I love music. I love all types of music. I can listen to almost any genre. Music is in my blood. It's in my DNA. It's in my family. I actually have bumped into a few people along my musical journey, and I hope and pray that I continue to connect with other people. But basically, I feel like music should be a positive outlet, or even if it's an angry outlet, just an outlet in general for people to express themselves. I definitely use different narratives in a lot of my music. Some people may not find it as pleasing because that's how it is in the music world, but I try to at least stay true to my aesthetic as an artist so that way I can gain a multitude of fans from whatever they like to listen to, because like I
Mhm.
said, I'm a diverse listener, so I want people to, when they listen to me, go, "Oh, I didn't know she could do that. Wow, that was amazing. Like, I wait, is this the same girl that did this song, so I just want to have that diversity musically. So that's a
Okay. So the next question is, um, what made you decide that this is the path you wanted to follow? Because I know you were a salon owner, and so are you still, do you still own your salon, or you just said,
I still own my salon. Actually, due to COVID, we were shut down like immediately. So, being able to still maintain my own business made me appreciate every step that I take as a human being. And ironically, before I became who I really am, I was singing basically little background tunes, little melodies, little harmonies here and there. And I also was singing with a band like permanently while I was 5 months pregnant with my now 6-year-old son. So
wow,
for the past, he's now 6. So yeah, for the past 7 years, I've actually been musically involved, underground with several bands. I've been in, yeah, yeah. So I've kind of been musically inclined back and forth, and also with my with my cosmetology license, utilizing that, and then nail tech by day, musician by night type thing. So yeah.
okay. So you had to be multifaceted in this world of COVID-19.
Oh my gosh, that we had to be as creative as possible. Definitely.
Okay. So, give us the inspiration. I know the inspiration behind Don't Know Why. Just tell my audience the inspiration behind Don't Know Why.
So y'all ever have that feeling that? Oh, excuse me. Okay. So
You
is
good?
are we human? So y'all ever have that feeling that you want to get something off your chest that's so near and dear to you that you're hoping that someone else feels your pain or at least understands what you're going through, that's what Don't Know Why is. Don't Know Why is intended for my biological father. Um, I remember when I wrote it, I actually dreamt that I was singing on stage, and ironically, I was taking a nap. Yeah, dreamt that I was singing on stage. Woke up, my mom, and I was writing, and when my mom actually woke up too, and she called me in the room. She was like, "Leah, I had the strangest dream that you wrote this song about your dad." And I was like, "Mom, stop playing. Like, girl, I literally just wrote a song. Like, I literally just wrote a first, like a verse, a chorus." And as I was singing it to her, she was like, "Wow, that's amazing." And I could tell in her face, she didn't want that for me to
Mhm.
express my pain through a song about someone who should have been there to raise me. So from then on, I realized, yeah, if this is what helps people heal positively,
Mm.
even if the message is so strong that you sometimes can't bear it, someone else felt that. Someone else
Right.
felt that intense level of anger. And by capturing that, of course, along with the beautiful melody or whatever, even a cappella, to capture that, I just felt like I could be another musical vessel for someone else to listen to something so near and dear and maybe help them out in their journey, help them understand. Like, I don't know why, but I understand, like I understand my dad not being in my life. I don't know why, but I understand.
So your dad not being in your life, does that affect who you are as a person now, or just who you were as a child?
True story. I graduated high school 2010. That was the first time I had seen my dad since I was 9. So I was like 18. So it had been a while. When he came to my graduation, he offered, "Oh, yeah, y'all can come with me for 2 weeks, for the summer. We can hang out and chill." In the back of my mind, I'm going, wow, I'm really about to get to know my dad. After that visit, I honestly suffered a lot of things mentally for 2 years. Like, I was really mentally depressed for 2 years. Number one, he didn't want to meet my son, which is his grandson. And then I ended up finding out that I also have a younger brother who's around his grandson's age, which is my son. So I'm like, wow, like, all of this is going on. Like, maybe this is the universe telling us we need to come together, be a family, help heal one another. But I definitely was mentally, um, I was different for 2 years. I was mad at myself for being a mother at a young age. And what helped me realize my worth was, honestly, I got into a car accident. And I had to, like, I mean, by the skin of my teeth, I'm so glad I'm alive. I cannot make this up. Not one car touched me or my
Oh,
brother on the road.
wow.
Not one car. And I'm talking, we were spinning for a while on the interstate. Not one car. And when that accident happened, I realized, you know what? You can't hold on to, I was holding on to so much negativity. I knew that accident meant I needed to stop holding on to negativity. Ever since then, I focused on my dreams. I made sure I put me first, and and of course my family, but I was putting other people first, but I made sure I put me first. So yeah. After that, I made myself believe that I'm going to tell my story, and I want other people to comfortably tell their story too, through me, hopefully opening that door for someone else. So yeah.
So I know when we talked the other day, you talked about singing, performing at different places. You didn't care where, but just performing at
Right.
different places. So, I was looking at your YouTube channel and you had just the current song up. Is there any plans for an EP? Any plans after COVID ends to tour, or better yet, an Instagram live concert? Because your voice is gorgeous and people
Thank
need to
you.
hear it.
Thank you. I am actually trying to put.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go
Yeah,
ahead. You're okay. Go
I'm
ahead.
actually trying to put together. Oh, Yeah, I'm actually trying to put together my channel now. I I'm so humble that I don't mind sharing my gift, but I'm also nervous to look big headed. But I have to remind myself, as long as I'm being humble, then I believe that I'll reap the benefits, especially since I've come so far. But definitely, I do have an EP coming out. I'm actually 4 songs in right now, and I'm currently working on some future material to release in the future. But in oh, by the way, I am signed with Musical Beats, and you can look them up musicalbeats.com. My producer is Steve Jarvis. He is amazing, and he has believed in my story since the beginning. So yes,
Okay. Now, with everything that's going on with the Black Lives Matter movement, do you have any music that speak to the current
absolutely.
environment?
I have 2 songs. One my mother wrote, which is a slow, melodic, spiritual song for people who are spiritually in tune, such as myself. And then I have a more upbeat song that talks about how we need, like how unity is important, kind of like Queen Latifah type, but more upbeat. But yeah, definitely, I cannot wait to release those songs. Like, yes, that's top priority to me. And right now, as far as this goes, I just want to be clear. Let's not forget it is a black thing, but it's a universal thing. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not trying to deviate from the movement itself, but let's elevate everyone in the process. It's not just a black thing. We have other races who have gone through things as well, but I'm not going to get into that. But I just want to throw that out there, y'all. Just be mindful that we have to not only, it's almost like I don't want the Black Lives Matter movement to make black people big headed about how much they deserve to be so uplifted. We were supposed to uplift one another despite everything that was going on. You know, just like
True.
Chinese people will do it for their people. You know, why do you think? Imagine, ooh, I can get into this conversation so deeply, but I'm just going to leave it there and just say, do your research. Do your research.
Okay.
Do your research.
Okay. You heard that, people. She said, the sister said, do your research,
Your
because
research.
we're going to have some deep conversations. We really, we're going to have some deep conversations real soon about this. And so for those of you wondering, our connection is your aunt who was my coworker and good friend, who God called her home 6 years ago,
Right.
and stayed in contact with your grandmother. And she posted your song on Facebook. I believe it was Thursday or Wednesday. And when I heard it, I was like, oh my God. I jumped. And it's like Sonia was working in
Right.
that. She had a hand in that.
Definitely, definitely. I agree. I agree. My aunt is always working. Yeah. I know.
Yes, she is. She's always working. And I believe that God places people in your lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime.
Absolutely.
And there was a reason in this very moment for your grandmother to post that song,
Yes.
because that song is for anyone who's gone through something.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful song.
There are
Um,
definitely hidden, and I mean deep hidden messages in that song. And I'm a lyricist, definitely. And I encourage you all, when you listen to the song, close your eyes. If you need to sip some wine, whatever you gotta do, take your little shot and just allow the words to penetrate your eardrum, and imagine a 12-year-old girl, literally, or not even just a 12-year-old girl, to be a boy, wondering why things are the way they are. Not even just uh, parental relationships. It could be outside of that also. But yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Very deep song.
yeah.
Very deep.
So, is anyone, if anyone in the room have questions for Mona Lee, let me know. I have a feeling that I'm saying Lee wrong. It's Leah. It's Mo. Mona
No,
Lea.
right, Mona Lee.
It's Mona Lee. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because
You were saying it right the whole time.
okay, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was just like Thor or Jade or anyone have questions because the floor is open. If not, we'll continue to talk. You can either type them in the little question box or write in the comments, and one of us will grab them. So,
I am a very open book, by the way.
yes, she is.
I
We've
am a
already had a deep
open
conversation.
book.
So, but I want to thank you for taking the time because I like your energy. I like where you're coming from. And this platform is all about giving a voice to people that need to be heard. And
I agree.
so, Jade, this Angela Davis 2020 asks, what is
Okay.
your ritual before writing a song?
That's so funny because we just talked about that.
We did.
Okay, so y'all will not believe this, but I'm an open book. Like I promised you, songs come to me literally when I'm in the bathroom. I cannot make this up. When I'm in the shower in the bathroom, it's like what I said to Linda was, and I promise you, this is just my spiritual belief. I believe because our ancestors were not allowed to use, the restroom inside of their owner's house. I believe that when they went into the bathroom, something about the bathroom, I believe they prayed in the bathroom or whatever it is, something about the bathroom. I believe that was like their what's it called? Like when you go to those cathedrals and they have like the booth where you're speaking to the pastor and they're on the other side. I believe that
Confessional,
Yes, there
confessional.
we go. I believe that was our confessional. And what's funny is a friend of mine actually calls the latrine a confessional. So I do believe for some reason when my inspirations come, they come literally while I'm in the bathroom, y'all. I'm so sorry you asked, but that's
No, don't be sorry.
that is the
That's
truth.
don't be sorry. This is an open platform. No censorship here. So you say your inspiration is the bathroom. We talked about it. Your inspiration is the bathroom, and so because a lot of us. And like Jane said, yes, I wanted to know. But a lot of
Right.
us, we think we can sing. We get in the shower and we think that we can sing, and we know we can't carry a tune, but
I just want to dispel
there's
that.
something soothing.
No, everyone can sing. I promise you.
Okay.
I can't make this up, and y'all can say what y'all want, but it's my mother. Literally, when I say she was like Joe Jackson, she made me. It was like she made me uncomfortable if I wasn't breathing correctly. She made me. That wasn't a deep breath. To be honest, everyone can sing. I promise you. Is it tough being a woman in the music business?
Good
Yes.
question, Jade.
Yes. And the reason being, we are emotional creatures. We really are. We are so strong, but we're so strong that we're so emotional. And I know I'm emotional, and I promise you, I tell them all the time, I am the Black Marilyn Monroe. If y'all have ever seen the movie My Weekend with Marilyn and how she embodied how I am. If I don't believe what you're giving me, the storyline, I'm like, what? That you want me to wear that because, huh? You want me, huh? Like I have to believe what you're telling me. It's like you can't tell me the sky is red. I'm be like, wow, because when I wake up every day, it's blue. Now I can believe the sky is red if the sun is setting, but if you're saying the sky is red when the sun is rising, something is wrong. Like I'm going to question everything. So yeah, I guess because women are so precise and we're the caregivers and we're the nurturers, you have to nurture your image. So definitely.
Yeah. So that brings me to this question. Um, how can I say this and be well? I'm going to say it. Okay. So a video was just released, and if there are Meg Thee Stallion fans in here or Cardi B fans in here, I'm not going to apologize for what I'm going to say.
Please don't.
How do you combat the sexualization of women being that your character and your energy gives off this, the soul side and the okay, how am I going to say this? I see you as a neo soul artist,
Okay.
and just from your viewpoint.
I'm glad you asked this question because I just mentioned this to my boyfriend earlier in the car. To me, it is a clever way to say that a woman can be free and express herself sexually, and it's up to you whether or not you take that seriously or literally. I am very I'm very neo soul with a lot of pop and like vintage hippie style. I am versatile. Some people have a stamp look. My stamp look, of course, is my braids. That's just me. But I like to play around too with a lot of different things. And for me personally, as long as you're confident in your lane, as long as you know that number one, you have the support mentally and externally, then I believe that when it's all said and done, anybody can break anything in the industry. We would like to believe that all the sexualization is going to water down women who actually have a certain stature about themselves, right? Because it
Mhm.
is so prominent now. But there's a way that you can do it and still be respectful, and still you can still be sexy, because honestly, let's be realistic, you can buy a two-piece bathing suit and people aren't going to chastise that. But the minute you pose in like some lingerie that may not be as revealing, they're going to have
Mhm.
a problem. In reality, it is your perception.
Mhm.
People can look at me all day and probably think, oh wow, she has it all together. And then right after I get off of this live, I'm like, okay, what's the next thing I gotta do? God dog, we just finished this live. Okay, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? It literally is the perception. So we can, and it's so funny you asked me that question, because I just was watching the video going, dang, I can't wait till we get this out of our systems as women. Like this whole, yes, there's some hoes in this house. And oh, I can't wait till we get that out of our system. Maybe we're like glorifying ourselves finally. Maybe we're like over glorifying ourselves. But me, I'm be honest. Behind closed doors, I'll be like, yes, 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 get it. But in the forefront of my mind, I'm like, yeah, I don't want my daughter to feel like she's a hoe in this house. I don't want her to think that cooking and cleaning ain't gonna really keep a man. Cause baby, I know you don't want roaches in your house. So it's like you still have to have that balance. So I say balance your priorities.
Okay. Well, we have another question. Um, do you see it?
Yes, what artist inspiration would I love to meet? I actually have two. I actually want to meet Rihanna and Cardi B. And the reason being, Rihanna is so humbly reserved, yet you know that there's some wildness about her, obviously.
Well, I mean, wild thoughts.
Yeah, somebody was thinking wildly. And of course,
Okay.
Cardi B, because she is like the inner me. Her and I are around the same age.
Mhm.
Um, so her and I really do believe we'll have an understanding. But she's a little more open than I am. I had a different upbringing than she
Mhm.
did. So while she was able to sneak behind her mom's back and go to the strip club, I was trying to sneak and then be like, you know what, this ain't for me. So
Right.
I had to like be like, yeah, no. Some people
Right.
have the balls to do certain things, and it's a facade. Like not all strippers do, perform the same, and not all strippers have the same demeanor. Some exotic dancers are pole dancers, and really good at that. And that's how they make their money. Others are booty shakers. That's how they make their money. But you know what I'm saying? Like everything has a balance. Like I said, y'all, it's about balance. I promise you.
Right. Wow.
It's like yin and yang.
Exactly. And I asked those questions, and thank you, Jade, again for those questions. And I asked my question about Meg Thee Stallion, and
Ooh, they just said, "Oh,
you
girl."
all right? You
Yeah,
all right?
yeah, I was good.
So I asked that question about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B, and especially with this new video. And and I have to admit, when it first came, I'm a little, you know, older, and I'm
And
not sensitive, but it's just that at this time in my life, the first Cardi's first line, I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me. Type.
oh
That's
no,
okay, Jay. You're fine. You're fine.
honey, this is perfect for me because I know that down the line people are going to want to figure me out. And right now, this is a perfect platform for me to allow other people to see who I am first, so that way you all get the first glimpse into it. I am just a humble homebody that loves her
She
music.
is. Her
And
family, let me just tell you, her family, I would talk, her Aunt Sonia used to talk about the family all the time. And I feel that, unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, the circumstances upon which I met the family, um, it was sad, but it wasn't that sad because people were talking about Sonia and how she was. So I don't see you as saying, forgive me, or, your family. I see you as family. So there's no judgment here. And
Nala, hey, you want to say
Nala
hey?
said, I want to be on camera.
Right, you want to say hey to the people? Come on. This is my best friend, you guys. I promise you, she's like my bodyguard. She does not like anybody to bother me. Like,
Hi, Nala.
say hi to the camera, Nala.
Hi, baby. Look at Nala. We love dogs and children. So,
But funny thing, before my aunt passed, and this is very personal to share, but it's not over the top personal. I will never forget. We were just crying together, and I just was like, Auntie, I'm a make it. When I make it, I make sure it's one of those moments where you want so much for your family, you just want to give them the world. And I never forget. I was like, it's going. She was like, Leah, 2014 gonna be all about me. When people say certain things, you never really stop to think about it until time goes by. And
mm-hmm.
when she said that, every day, still to this day, uh, I just go, Auntie, girl, how you do that? How you know that year was gonna be about you? Like, how you did, So, and I mean, I have chills right now as I'm saying it, but and oh, it's just
Yeah, I mean, in
yeah,
2014,
oh,
yeah,
you never know,
yeah.
yeah,
2014 was a year that was eventful in my life, and I shared that with you about finding family and
right,
things of that nature. So, and like this moment in time was ordained.
absolutely.
It was ordained. So, let's see. Jade had another question. She said, "What male artist would you like to duet with?"
Y'all listen. I used to feel like Chris Brown was going to be the one, but all of a sudden, ever since Corona and the pandemic, I promise you, for some reason, Lil Baby, I want to do a collaboration with him. And I know I
Speak it into existence.
yes, I know I
Speak it
can
into
sing, but
existence.
I want to sing and rap like with him on a song. I can see it happening. I have grown to really respect his point of view as a rapper, and it's hard for me to respect certain men as a rapper, even though I know y'all. Somebody probably gonna be like, cut, but to me, some of this stuff is a gimmick anyway. But at the end of the day, it's like a fun type gimmick that people respect. Honestly, we respect hearing other people's sadness. We respect hearing other people's pain. We respect hearing the fun that they put into a song. That's just how we are. It's like I said, music is liberating. It frees your soul, even if it's for 2 minutes.
So, what is your theme song? Because every year I have like a theme song. What is your theme song?
Theme song. Mm.
It's like that's the song that's your theme song for the moment.
Uh, phew. um, my personal theme song is "How to Love" by Lil Wayne. So yeah,
Okay. I
that's
wasn't expecting that, but that's different. That's different. That's different. Okay.
I
I
like. I
okay.
like to break stuff down. So when you watch his video and you listen to the words, he's talking about me. Like I, I promise you, our souls are attached to that song. But yeah, he's definitely talking about me.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, I mean, the earlier Lil Wayne, like the earlier Kanye, those were, I like the music. I'm a music person, and it's funny that you said about the music today, some of the hip hop, the what's passing as hip hop is gimmicky.
Right?
Because when I ask my teenage nieces and nephews or ask my godchildren, who's that singing? And they say, I don't know. Or if you say, what are they saying? I don't know. I listen to the beat. I grew up listening not only because the first rap song in my era was Rapper's Delight. And everybody in the neighborhood had a boombox sitting in the park trying to get all the lyrics to Rapper's
My
Delight.
mother knows the whole thing, honey. So I know what you mean.
Right. So I get what you're saying. And I remember being, and I wish they still had it, was the Hip Hop Odyssey um, International Film Festival that used to be held in New York. And I remember Mums, who's from the TV show Oz. He was, yeah, Boombox. He was on stage and he was talking about rap music and hip hop, the difference between rap and hip hop. He said, what's going on right now is not rap. And it wasn't trap music back then like it is now.
Right.
You had, because people like African Bambaataa and Special Ed and UTFO, they were all in the audience. And people were like, you hear engine number 9 speeding down
Yeah.
the track. And people were like going off. And there was like a couple of people was sitting in the audience going, what's this? And you're like, this is your legacy. This is where it all began.
Right.
So I have to say, I mean, some of it, the beat is pretty good, but yes, it was rap, Jade. The beat is pretty good, but I can't get into it. It's not what's on my iTunes playlist or my Spotify list. So let's see. Um,
I listen to words than beat usually. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm trying to, even though I get how you can get lost in making fun music.
mhm.
It's like somewhere down the line we've turned into musical machines that are, it's almost like, all right, you guys, we're gonna do a song with nothing but words with the letter A in it, and they have to rap with that. Let's start with, you know what I'm saying, fruit. So we going apples, then you go apricots, you know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of, you don't really pay attention to the message anymore. The message is, I call it it's like a backwards lingo. Seriously, it's almost like a instead of telling somebody we are the world, instead you like, yeah, we them niggas that be, you know what I'm saying? So it went from we are the world to we niggas. Like now, like now, we don't even pay attention to the fact that you just called me a nigga, and basically I'm a nigga, you a nigga, because they said we niggas. Versus when Michael Jackson was saying we are the world, versus when Whitney Houston was saying I believe that children are the future. What happened to that?
Right.
Did we get lost in just wanting to sound good for capitalization? You know what I'm saying? Sound good for financial gain? Like, what happened? Don't get me wrong, y'all. I got a couple songs out. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the this one song I wrote a while back, and I finally put a beat to it. It goes, I'm addicted to the fast life. Clothes, cars, and cash, right? Buying everything. I don't care about a tag price. I was, mama, please forgive me, but I was like selling weed at the time when I was doing that. So when I wrote that, I believed that I was addicted to something that really wasn't good for me. So don't get me wrong. I don't mind expressing myself musically about my past.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to let people know, hey, get you an education. Work, you know what I'm saying? Save up money every check you get, even if it's $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you have your priorities in check. Now, don't get me wrong, I might have been selling weed, but I was able to keep gas in my car, food, you know what I'm saying, on the table, and clothes on my back for me and my child. But I realized, like, yeah, no, let me focus on education, because what am I doing?
Right,
What
right.
society wants me to do. Society wants me to be lost in this uncategorized, you know what I'm saying? It's really not a category. Like, once you commit to something like that, you're not even, you're in no categorized bracket that allows you to level up. Let's be real.
Right.
People like to idolize drug dealers, but let's be real. That's not even a category. To me, that's like, no offense, that's like the bottom of the barrel at this point. Because nobody's really, eh, the way that society is cracking down on people, if we're starting to crack down on pedophiles, what makes you think we're not gonna crack down on street pharmacists? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the way things are getting set up, it's time for a change.
And see, one of my favorite songs, and I'm just gonna make sure I got it right, is I have a love hate relationship with Jay-Z, but I believe it was the story of OJ.
Mm-hmm.
That song right there was nothing but the truth. He
Right.
said, he
Take
was a street
yourself.
pharmacist.
Right. Right. You
He
know what I'm saying?
was a street pharmacist, but he learned how to level up. And he's trying to reach back. Like he was saying, talking about money, people holding up. I don't get that concept of holding up a bunch of cash to your ear.
It's
I don't get it.
what I take from it, like I said, I'm observant. What I take from it is, it's like, yeah, I can hear the money now, like the money calling me. That's why they do it. That's the symbol of, if I'm not mistaken, that's like the stamped symbol of a drug dealer. Like, no offense to anybody, nobody's auntie, no offense to nobody's cousin, uncle, auntie, sister, brother, grandpa, great grandpa. Listen, I'm just an open person. Um, what I believe society is doing is they're it's like we're easy targeted people now. When they see you post money like that, it's like, all right, y'all, let's follow his Facebook account, let's follow his Snapchat account, let's follow his Instagram account. Let me tell y'all something. Society is not stupid. Like, we play dumb almost to get by. And we've become so numb to that now that these incidents are occurring where they're waking up our culture, it's making us realize, oh dang, so we got to do something about this today. Like, not tomorrow, but today, because I could lose my cousin, you know what I'm saying, in the blink of an eye. So yeah, we just have to be careful. We really do.
Yeah, you
Like,
have to be careful of
level
what
up.
images, right? You have to be careful of the images that you put out there. And it pains me to see a lot of young men and young women saying this is what they want to do. They want the fast money. They want that fast lifestyle. And when I try to tell them, when MTV Cribs was out, they didn't own those houses. Those houses was leased. They didn't own those cars. Those cars was leased. Everything that you're seeing is a facade. When you see these music videos with all these cars, they are rented for that video. And you have to have some kind of education when you want to go into the music industry. You have to have some kind of education.
Tell me about it. Music videos are basically miniature movies that take up almost like 5 to 10, 15 minutes of your time to almost, I hate what I'm about to say, y'all, but it's the truth, to brainwash what you're doing. Somebody gonna be mad at me when they look at this thing down the line and go, this girl did not just say
No,
brain, got to go. Call it what you want. I don't care who watches this video down the line. No, watch out, baby. But it's true. It's just like cereal for breakfast. That is brain. I'm not giving my child sugar with milk for breakfast. It is a brainwash gimmick. No, certain
And
things.
see, here's the thing. You don't have to apologize. It's like if the shoe don't fit, just say ouch, take the shoe off and keep walking barefoot, okay?
Yeah,
That's that that's what
like
it is.
I'm a very deep person, but we gonna keep it mediocre.
We're gonna keep it mediocre.
We gonna
So
keep it mediocre.
I know you said you only have 45 minutes. So but I wanted to say thank you
My
for
pleasure.
coming in, and for everybody that missed it, or if you want to see it again, it will be up on, I'm keeping it up here, and it will go up on YouTube, so that, if you want to share it with
Okay.
people, and just, because this was great, and I want you to come back again. Want
Absolutely.
you to come back again, because when you drop that EP, you got a platform in which to promote it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Um, love. Um, let's see. I will put the link.
Thank you so much.
I will put the link in my bio. My YouTube channel is in my bio, so I will announce when it's up on my channel. It probably won't be up until maybe Monday or Tuesday of next week, because I want to try to do some editing. So you see, you got new fans.
Hopefully you post it on Tuesday, which is my birthday.
Yay! Okay, so that'll be your birthday gift from me. I'll
Right?
post it on Tuesday. I'll post it Tuesday, and I will hashtag it to death so the
Thank
people can
you.
come and tell your mom I said hello, and tell your
Right.
grandmother thank you again.
Say thank you.
People are saying happy birthday.
Thank you. Y'all, I'm gonna be 28 and great. Ooh.
Yes, you are 28 and great. So we hope to see you in concert, and I hope to see you once
Oh,
the pandemic is over. Come down there and
actually,
see you.
okay. Let me ask you guys: would you all be interested in if you have a Facebook, or of course taking the time out to follow me, Just Lovely on Instagram, and my name is Mona Lei on Facebook. I actually am trying to decide what I want to do as far as my single release, and or maybe an EP. Like if people are interested in like joining, different lives. I know someone, they had their Instagram live up and their Facebook live up, but I just want to kind of make sure I'm reaching out to people that way they can see what I have to offer.
They're saying absolutely, most definitely.
Okay, okay. Make sure you guys follow me, please, and I will keep you guys updated. I have a website coming soon. I have so many things that I'm trying to do. I'm just excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
If you weren't nervous, I'll be nervous for you. So thank you again, my dear, and we'll definitely be in contact. Definitely.
Definitely.
So thank you guys for joining me tonight, and you
Maybe we
guys
can
have a
start. Maybe we can start doing like my more exclusive interviews with you.
hey,
Yes, I'm all for it.
hey,
Y'all can get private one-on-one interview sessions with I Am So Not Hollywood and Just Lovely coming soon. Y'all like the sound of that?
yes,
They can get
most definitely, most
right,
definitely. I love the sound of it.
right. Y'all can
Yes.
get y'all can get my inside scoop of what I really listen. So let me tell you what I really think. Let me tell you what I really think.
What I
Like
really
if Cardi B
think.
can do a OnlyFans for her fans, then I'm just gonna do a good old Instagram for y'all, because y'all deserve to hear it all, know it all, see it all, feel it all. Trust me. I'm a all in one. I'm every woman that's all in me, honey.
All right, I hear you, girl.
Oh, let me
Oh
let
my
y'all
god.
know. Seriously, I know. Listen, I appreciate you all for allowing me to take up 45 minutes of your time. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all lovely Saturday. I'm about to probably pour me a glass of wine. It's on my
Hey,
birthday.
look,
Yes.
the soca, the
Yes.
soca.
Okay, wait, that's Soca wine. I have to try
Yes,
that. That's
yes.
okay. That's gonna be my new birthday wine. Soca wine.
Okay.
I can't wait.
I'll make a phone call on Monday.
Okay.
I will make a phone call on Monday. That's something else I'm working on.
Okay.
Henry, you
Y'all
just
are the best.
joined. You missed it.
Oh, well, they can
Hen-
watch it. You post it.
yes, I'm gonna post it. You can watch it back, Henry. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to say good night.
Good
And
night.
thank you again, everybody who joined. I really appreciate y'all.
Y'all are so lovely. Thank you so much for the support. Trust me. I mean, every little bit counts. And at this point, I just want y'all to know, don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing in COVID.
And subscribe to her YouTube channel, Mona Lee, and like, share,
Calm.
comment, and ring that notification bell.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely night.
Good night. Good night.